What's up, everyone? It's your trash TV commentating, celebrity tea spilling host, and today we are going to get into some celebrity drama. So, while I was uploading a clips and commentary for you guys, Twitter was going off, so I had to tune into the drama. So, today let me back up. So, I am going to bring you guys a full celebrity syllabus. This is just a pop culture edition because this drama is kind of too long in itself to talk about with everything else that I wanted to talk about. So, that video will be coming later, but today we are just going to be focusing on the Twitter beef between Ari, Jada, Masika, Alexis Sky, and AkbarV. So what made me tune into this is that I thought it was all over Little Baby, which you see his little picture in the middle real small there, but it turns out that Ari threw some stones and then hit her hands. So we're going to break down everything that's going on. I caught some receipts, and what I didn't catch, Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk was able to fill in and post on Instagram. So we are going to be able to go over the drama and break down what's going on, and I will give my thoughts and opinions as we do so. So definitely like, comment, subscribe if you like today's video, and let's get into it. All right, so it all started when Ari posted this on Instagram.
It's only one of me.
Alright, so after she posted that, a lot of people were in the comments saying, oh, she must be talking about Alexis Sky, because apparently Alexis Sky had recently gotten long nails. So when I finally tuned into the drama, Alexis Sky has entered the chat, and she has a lot to say. So she's basically calling Ari weird for trying to say, like, I'm trying to be like you over getting long nails, like you're not the first person to invent it, and saying that she paved the way for them, but which we'll get into. She also calls them insecure, just basically saying, like, I can do what I want with my hair, clothes and nails, and at the end of the day, these brands are sending the same clothes to all these women, so if they have a look or two that looks similar, it's expected. But we all seen what happened with Ivy Park. Everyone got the same box, essentially. Then she's basically saying, like, okay, so I guess since this is the wave, I'm gonna go tag someone with short nails, because like, what competition are we in? It's over nails. I got my nails done. You didn't invent long nails. There's plenty of people wearing long nails, which I do agree with. Like, this is stupid. So she entered the chat. She had a lot to say, and let's move on. So Alexis is understandably fired up at this point because she was minding her business being unbothered, and people are discussing her and bringing her name into something. So she felt a type of way.
I was home with my kid, Mamiana. Real bitch, I don't be with all that drama. Nah.
Then goes on to say, like, you bitches never knew what a hosting was. Y'all make me sick. Like, all this hating shit gotta stop. She basically wants to see everyone win, and, like, basically, like, bullying makes them feel validated. And what she said is, and if I'm real, that's something that else I might awarded. There's nothing wrong with wearing that shit. So basically, if somebody else wore it and it looked good, bitch, I'ma wear it because it looked good and I know it looked good. So there we go. That's that on that. So now Ari re-enters the chat and is basically like, now, girl, wasn't nobody even talking about you, but if the shoe fit, wear it. And how did you pave the way? Ain't no 3,500 gonna get me into the club for no hosting. So boop. Alexis is not the first person in the world to get paid for a booking, so I do agree that Ari has a point there, but let's get into the juice. Alexis basically pulls back up into the chat like, okay, let me explain something to you, sweetheart. You don't know what I make. I make my money. They run me my coin. $3,000 wouldn't get me in the door either. Like, my rate is $7,000, so there you go. Boop. In true petty fashion, she also posts an email proving that her rate is $7,000. All right, so here's where Jada enters the chat because a fan apparently sent Alexis Sky because she thought it was a post and delete from Jada saying, and I oop. So Alexis came at Jada like, okay, what was tweeted and deleted? Like, what was said? Because I'll come back and take Lil Baby back. Don't play with me. And Jada basically claps back and is basically like, I said and I oop, and the tweet is still there, and my nigga don't want you, so have several seats, you're tired, everybody in the game done had you. Boop. It then comes back to say, somebody better talk to this dizzy bitch before I do, because if I talk to her, I'ma hurt her feelings. So Alexis is in her bag now and basically saying, like, listen, we will play snatches with your nigga. Stop playing with me, sis. Like, anybody I had, I still have. Stop playing with me. She also replies to Jada calling her a dizzy bitch by saying, you can't hurt what don't exist over here, mama. You can have a field day with yours if you really wanted to. Jada also says to Alexis when she says, like, listen up, I still have him, like, oh, you fumbled your own bag, sweetheart, but you're okay playing number two. That's, like, your business. Like, whatever. You worried about dick more than you worried about your child, which was a low blow. At this point, Jada's like, this gotta be a fucking joke, right? But Alexis like, okay, sis, let me be very fucking clear. I didn't fumble shit. 2, I tripled it. And then, first of all, I was there before you, and I could make it my business to be there again, so don't worry about my child. Worry about the next time he kisses you, you tasting my... You know what I'm saying? So she went there for the low blow, and the girls are going off. Also, like, why didn't you have the same energy for Heather Rose? So I don't know who Heather Rose was. I had to go look her up. And she looks to be like an Instagram model. I don't know if anyone knows who she is. Let me know in the comments. But Alexis did retweet something from Heather, and she was like, you ain't even got to beat their ass. Life already kicking their ass, sis. And Alexis then goes on to say, like, I don't give a fuck. Once you bring up my child, all fucking bets are off. So notice they wasn't bringing the smoke to Heather like the way they was bringing it to Alexis. But let's move on. So Lil Baby briefly enters the chat to say, okay, sis, like, don't lie on me. We not doing that. So then Jada pops back in the chat to say, like, okay, now everyone want to make it about the kids. But she was the one to mention children first. So a fan does like call her out, like, you the one that made it about kids first. And she's like, okay, sis, like, she took it too far when she said she was fucking my baby daddy or trying to fuck my baby daddy. And I said what I said, period, poo. So I actually had to get this part from the shade room, but the baby hops back in the chat to say, like, I hate the drama, like, miss me with the BS. Ari re-enters the chat with the Nicki verse, basically saying, like, all that talking out your neck might just get your throat cut. Like, yikes. You a clown, you do it for likes. Yikes. So Alexis is fighting back and basically saying, like, let me make this clear. My heart don't be Kool-Aid, you know, like, none of y'all pumping no fear in my heart. Y'all gonna feel me today. If it's not directed, it won't be respected. Like, she's not here for the bullshit today. Right, so here's where AkbarV enters the chat, right? So Alexis tweets, like, this all started because I went and got long nails. So Ari, pops back in the chat. I'm just like, I want all the smoke behind Jada because, you know, Alexis and Jada had gone back and forth. So Akbar is just like, and I want all the smoke behind Alexis because, you know, they had been ganging up on her earlier. So someone does mention Kash Doll, and to that, Akbar just like, she's somewhere hiding. She then responds to, like, Alexis Sky and just like, go cut them nails down, like, and then people are basically coming at Akbar saying, like, why are you even getting in this? Like, she not even your friend for real, like, y'all don't even really know each other like that. And she's basically saying, like, yeah, we known each other for years, like, we be with each other every other day, so boop. So while that's going on, people are trying to correct Alexis on her spelling, basically saying, like, you mean jigsaw. So she eventually posts a picture of what she means, and Akbar is just over everything. She's like, all right, I want to fight, like, what's up, I want the smoke, I'm in Atlanta. So this is where Masika finally enters the chat, and she's basically like, who did you pave the way for, boo? Who? Alexis then responds to Masika by saying, Bigfoot. So now Alexis is fired up, all right, like, who's next on the hit block? Because everybody would come after me today. So Masika responds, like, a DNA test. So Alexis is like, okay, girl, that tea is old. Like, maybe I can use the same test that Fetty Wap gave you. So Masika basically responds, like, don't speak on my child when you have to use FaceTime to speak to your child. Basically saying, like, you're not even a real mom. You're not there all the time. You don't know who your baby father is. And, like, basically go find your baby father before you run your Twitter fingers. Alexis also says, like, I'm not basically going back and forth with no 35-year-old has-been who I ran off her own show. And, girl, you on national TV chasing Bow Wow. Like, goodbye. So then Masika claps back and just like, okay, the audacity of this understudy. Like, I'm out playing with my princess basically while you're struggling to, you know, make ends meet for your daughter. And I just bought a second house. So, bye. Like, I brought a house because my daughter wanted one. Like, that's how rich I am. Goodbye. Akbar chimes in and, like, asks Alexis, like, is this the same one we saw in the club and was hiding behind the door? Then she asked Masika and was just like, wasn't you the same one fucking with someone from Jagged Edge and faked a pregnancy? So then Masika came back and was like, girl, if you don't sit your deadbeat ass down, because everyone assumes that Akbar doesn't have custody of her 5 kids. Like, I can't argue with someone who doesn't have, you know, who's searching for fake beef and doesn't have custody of their kids, basically. Akbar then goes on to say, like, stop bringing up baby daddies. And basically, don't bring up my kids because that'll get you spit on, sis. Stop playing with me. I also comes back to Masika with, like, if I don't got custody of my kids, who got them? And at the end of the day, you mad at Alexis for taking your nigga. And we ain't forget that you did porn. So she's actually referring to what Masika calls a fake sex scene. If you go on her timeline, I think the tweets are still up. She also says, like, bitch, I hear where it hurts. All that singing, your voice ain't, you ain't got it. Like, the talent ain't there, boo. Now Akbar is really in her feelings. Like, basically, bitch, show me the paperwork where the state took my kids. I'm mad, and I'm gonna be mad forever. If a bitch beef with me, we gonna be forever. Rain down on that bitch twice. So then Alexis and Akbar have their little, like, you know, back and forth, like, girl, I've been meaning to call you about this hoe. You see this drama, like, so much is going on, I've been meaning to call you, right? Or also let to be known, like, I have custody of my 5 kids. We not gonna speak on that no more. I work my ass off to get them and make sure I maintain for them, so mind your business. And she also kind of says, like, all right, I also want to start bringing up Kash Doll, even though she's the one that brought attention to the comment mentioning Kash Doll, so I do want to point that out. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. This was a whole mess. I'm just here to tell the story. I don't have any personal favorites, but if you do, rep for your set in, you know, in the comments below. I didn't feel like anybody personally won. This was all just, they're all known for being with a rapper, so, or well, AkbarV is the only one who's a rapper. Everyone else I think is known for being with a rapper or being an Instagram model, so I personally don't care, but let me know what you think in the comments. So then everything ends with Masika clapping back when a fan basically says, okay, Akbar checked you, and she's basically saying, like, a bitch who don't got her kids can never check me, but Akbar already put all of that to rest. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll speak to you guys next time. Bye bye.